Hello and welcome. My name is Ajaxpost and we're back here in SimAirport. And we're a few things have changed. Not much, just little details. I've moved on now a couple of days since you were last with me and just done a little bit of tidying up just to deal with a couple of sort of minor issues that I spotted playing on from where we finished off last time. Now this here, as you may remember, is the baggage hall, the new baggage carousel claim area, which we did in the last episode. I've tidied it up and made it a little bit prettier, largely thanks, I think, to some of the things I saw done by another SimAirport YouTuber whose name, I think, DJ Paul JT, something like that. He's linked, I think, in my related channels, so if you've got the YouTube website up or whatever, you should be able to find him there. I dare say he'll come up in the recommendations as well, if you're a SimAirport follower. No, he played around and he has a habit of making a lot of his areas in his airport very pretty and putting down lots of trees and stuff, and including his baggage claim area. That's what I've done. I put a few seats in, because people apparently do like to sit down while they're waiting for their bags to turn up. And of course you might have an elderly aunt with you, or a pregnant wife or sister or someone, and they need to sit down while you collect the heavy luggage. So that's all good. I also noticed that a lot of them suffered from boredom, and apparently these phone chargers help relieve that, which is good. Put in a couple of vending machines which have done no business whatsoever. Actually, if I take those down in price a little bit, I don't know if that will help. Just a little bit. You know, I do like to make some money after all. Yeah, we are quite wealthy, but that is fair. Okay. A couple of other things I've changed. What did I do down here? Oh, yes. What I've done, I noticed after the last episode that I had what look like transfer passengers going from one aircraft, arriving on one aircraft at one gate and then departing on another aircraft at a different gate. And I seem to have a few people. It was difficult to follow them through because, as you know, most of them tend to run in crowds, and it's very difficult to pick out individual passengers from the herd, if I may call them that, as they rush headlong in or out of the airport. I seem to have passengers travelling between gates and going through security. So what I've done is I've modified my exit areas from each of the terminal decks, as I'm calling them. So this is the ground floor, deck 0, if you will, and up on deck 1, the upper floor, I've put in these staircases to allow people to travel between gates without having to go through security again. What I think I saw was people exiting security, exiting a particular gate, an area of the airport, by going out through security, which of course they really shouldn't be doing. So I put those in. I think they work, but what it does mean is that passengers have a habit now of hanging around on the wrong deck waiting for their aircraft gate to open, so they've then got to rush down to another area. And talking of passengers rushing around, thanks very much, a shout out, I think that's the term, isn't it, to Mr. Phosphorek and RetSam03, I think I've got the names right, who commented on the previous video about adding extra transport options and announcements, a PA system to make sure that people got to the gate in good time, and also adding the light rail, this thing here, actually adding a station by the airport to increase capacity at the airport. I'm not sure I need either of those just yet, but I dare say they will be coming along. So if we actually look at our transport capacity, that's the one. This is our buses, and the buses are currently running every 15 minutes, which is as frequent as we can make them without adding in double deckers and stuff. So they're more or less coping, but I think, as you can see, yeah, there probably is scope. So we might add in a light rail sooner than I was expecting to. But what I have done in terms of addressing capacity is I've started research on multi-lane access. Now, I'm not quite sure how that works, and I'm pretty certain I'm going to have to redesign a fair chunk of the airport lobby, this bit down here, And that, I'm afraid, also means my lovely baggage hall will have to be redesigned to handle the extra road capacity. But I'll see what happens when that turns up. That one takes a while to discover. So what's on the menu for today? I have been planning to increase the number of sales reps and conference rooms so I can start engaging in negotiation with the airlines, but I'm not sure that's quite so important at this point in time. I also actually, sorry, just going back to what I've done in the meantime, I've rejigged these upper ground, this upper floor deck one, I'm calling it, toilet areas, because I found that a lot of people were using the cubicles, but then because I didn't have enough sinks, they were rushing down to the other deck or up to this one to actually wash their hands, which when it was a flight crew, who was one of the people I noticed doing that, it means there's a risk of a flight being delayed and me losing my perfect operations bonus. So I've rejigged this, taken out a number of the stalls and put in a load more sinks, as you can see. Okay, right, the plan for today is to start opening up this upper deck. We're going to add in some more food offerings and more waiting space around here. These areas here, again, I want to expand on them because they will give me, when I purchase this land down here, scope for adding yet more gates and runways to the airport. We'll see how far we get on that. This deck here, the thing with doing that, of course, it means rerouting the exit routes, which I'm happy to do because I'll need to. We'll come to that. But okay, first off, where are we? We've got, let's just pause the game for a second. All the workmen should be finished. I think they are. So what we'll do, let's start building out this area here. Let's define that area to be built. Okay. Let's get them on that case. We'll get rid of the planning colour because that just confuses me. It's difficult for me to see what they've done and what they haven't done yet. And what we'll do, oh, they're waiting for the materials to arrive. Actually, we'll employ a few more staff, see if we can get that done a bit quicker. Just temporary, hire sort of contract staff. Okay. What I've also done since the last time is I've added in an extra flight. So the Belgian airline now, we've got 9 flights. So I've added a second one in here. Now, when I as you may know, I tend to play on for a day or two after I finish an episode to see how well it sort of plays out and what things need fixing. When I did this previously, after adding this extra flight, I did discover there was a real risk of losing the perfect ops bonus. I'm not quite sure why. I think it might be tied into these staircases here as well, that passengers are just moving around and getting themselves in the wrong position and coming to the gate late. So I've tried to make sure that wherever they are, there's plenty of information available to them. So they shouldn't be too late coming back to the gate to depart. Yeah, so let's have a look at the. Don't look at that. Look at this. So our profit and loss for yesterday, 163 grand. That's all very nice. We're still paying back a fair amount of the bank loan, which means that our credit report is looking really good indeed. So we can get really good cheap loans now, which is handy, and all that adds into an airport value increasing over 4.5 million. So I'm kind of in a position to start thinking about selling this and starting again from afresh, and perhaps building an airport that works perfectly, designing it properly to start with, which of course is something I never did. I wanted to stay there, didn't I? And the perfect ops, yeah, with the 33 flights we've now got running, 66 grand. That's a nice little bonus, isn't it, on top of actually making profit. If I get it. The trouble is, of course, when it gets to that sort of figure, you start depending on it. Okay, so how are we doing in terms of... Yeah, everything appears to be moving okay. Our first flight, 6 AM, they're turning up. People moving in. I've added a few more ticketing kiosks. Again, just to try and make sure that people are going to the right floors to start with. And they're not sort of having to run up and down between floors to get ticketing, to get security, to get to their gate or whatever. So again, there's all sorts of management, sort of movement algorithms. You see what's going on here? Stairs are very, very popular. Now, I don't know if all those are transfer passengers or what, or they're passengers who've realised, hang on, the gate is downstairs, and then having to rush down to catch their flight. I really don't know, but we shall see. Oh, there's more passengers coming in. I just like seeing how the herd, I really shouldn't use that term, should I? It really moves. That's good. They all seem to be going downstairs. That's fine. And a good few. Oh yeah, see, all this is being used. The phone charge is being used. So that's relieving the boredom, I think. But again, nobody is thirsty or hungry at this point in the game. So how are my builders doing? Oh, they finished. Right. Let's crack on with this. So what we want to do, let's actually put things. What I want to do, let me zone it out for you, so I'll show you what I'm thinking of doing. What I want is to put a cafe up here. We've not had a cafe before. We've got a kitchen and a couple of sort of food and drink stands, health food kiosk and the dessert kiosk. But I actually want a cafe, so it's a slightly different offering, where you have a kitchen still, but they leave the food out on hot shelves or cold shelves, and people just pick it up and pay for it at a cash desk. So it's a slightly different operation. So let's see, let's zone that out. I'm looking for a kitchen to start with. Kitchen, where's kitchen? It's all alphabetical order, so I shouldn't have trouble finding it. Okay, it needs to be 4x4. Let's make it a bit bigger than that. Is 8 too big? 7? Because we're going to, we might, depends how busy this gets, we might need a fair amount of kit in there to service all the people we're serving food to. And the cafe, we're going to have a wall there, so it'll start right outside the cafe. I think long and narrow works for me. We might make that bigger. We'll see. We'll see how that works out. Okay. Now the reason I'm doing that is because I want these to be floored differently. So actually, if we go down here, use my Q key to pick up the floor style for the kitchen. So that's always going to be in that nice sort of tile style. The cafe itself, we will put in. What should we put in the cafe? I'm thinking a nice wooden floor. These all cost the same, don't they? They're all 50. And all the carpets and the stone, they're all 50. I don't think there's any environment or decorative difference in them. So which one should we use? We'll use what's that one? We'll use that one. Make your mind up and make a choice. There you go. Put that in there. We want some walls to go in. So you'll go in there. So that's around the kitchen. The cafe will be entirely open. That's good. That's fine. Right. So the rest of this flooring will be the same as the rest of this deck, this part of the airport, this floor. So move you there, and we'll assume that stays the same. Okay, let's get the guys building that. Okay, what I'll do, this isn't terribly exciting, so I will just fast forward through this bit. Once they've done that, we will return and actually set out our stall and kit our kitchen and cafe. See you in a little bit. Okay, so the lads have done a really good job there of setting up our kitchen and laying down all the floor that we need. Actually, there's just one little bit of floor we need, which is there. That's right, under the door. Okay, so the kitchen, we need a sink, hot plate and prep cart. We also need different types of cooker depending on what food we're going to supply. Unfortunately, if I type in just kitchen, it doesn't come up with everything, like the cooker isn't in there, for example, which is very annoying, especially when I can't spell things. Right, we have a cooker. If we put the cooker that way round, so if we put the cooker there, we might make pizzas as well. So a pizza oven. Oh, you go that way around. That's fine. You can go in there. We'll need a refrigerator. Actually, what I want is a sink first. A sink. And would you have that there? I think. And also, no. Let's have the other sink over. It says I can place it there, so let's do that. Okay, we need prep carts and hot plates. The prep cart is where food orders, where you prepare the food orders. So we'll put one there and one there. We also want hot plates, which is where it's ready to go out when it's prepared, I think. Okay, we'll put those alongside the prep carts. That makes sense to me. We want a fridge. And we'll put those to the other side. Actually, if we put the fridges there, yeah, and no, not shelving. Sorry. What was the other shelf we had in there? Did it come up as kitchen? Kitchen storage. There we go. We'll put you. Yeah, you are the way right way around. So that's it. So that's going to be our kitchen. So we can make pizza, we can cook stuff, we can prep stuff, we can have it ready for shipping out. We've got storage and sinks. I think that is all we need, isn't it? Yep, that's all we need. Okay. So for the cafe, I think there is. So there is a cafe. So we've got both chilled and hot food displays. So we'll put hot food over here, I think. We want to keep a gap between the door to the kitchen. So I'll stick you there. How many of these should we have? Just 3 for the moment. Let's have you running along there. And then the chilled food. Yeah, I think I do want. Yeah, I want to make the cafe a bit bigger, don't I? So we will zone that a little bit deeper, if that's the right word. So we'll put cafe along there as well, and also this same floor style. There we go. So the chilled food. The 3 of you, and we'll have 3 of you along there. That's cool. Oh. Why did I click that when I didn't want to? We also want cash registers. Again, this might be busy, so let's have one. We could put you there, but that's right against the wall, isn't it? I don't like that. Or would you be rather facing customers that way? I think actually, yeah, facing customers that way. That makes sense to me. Oh, and there's a couple of other things you can put in a cafe as well. These drinks machines and coffee makers, which are built as that's where they get their drinks from. So they get their food from the hot and cold shelves, the displays, and they can either get cold drinks or hot drinks. So a coffee maker. We put these. Up here, I think, right at the edge, like that, and the cold drinks dispensers against the wall, or again, We'll put them that side, I think. Put them there. Okay. That's good. There's nothing else we need in here, is there, I think? No, we don't need a refrigerator in the cafe itself. So we just need chairs and tables. So we're going to have a chair there, table there, chair there, table there. Likewise. What we could have is comfy seating around the edge, couldn't we? So we'll take the box standard chair there and turn you round to the other side of the table, and this is all very tight, isn't it? There's not a great deal of room, so put you there. No, didn't want you there. You're the wrong way around. Put you there and you there. And these comfy, they're fancy chairs. They're very expensive, 10 times the price of an ordinary chair. But oh, that's only 100. So what's do these give you a better environment? What we'll do, let's see if we can see if that works. So we'll have the big white comfy chairs here like that, and we'll have the ordinary black much cheaper chairs along here. Did I put you the wrong way around? I probably did, so let's put you in again. That's better. Hope I got that right. Okay, and apparently people love windows, so, as I was told quite early in the series. and they were right. I think that was Mr. Phosphoric told me that, and yes sir, you're absolutely right. Customers love windows. They give you a really nice environment score. So put 2 there, 2 there. That will do, I think. We don't have any windows in the toilets. Perhaps we ought to have windows in there as well. That would be good. Okay. Right. So we need to employ kitchen staff. You're a chef, so we need 1 more of you. And let's pause that while I think about the schedule. So the schedule. Daytime. We need to select the person here, the chef. We'll have 1 in the daytime. Peak. Have 1 there as well. Night time. We don't have any night flights, so we definitely don't need anyone in the kitchen for that. Early. This. Let's see how we cope. Actually, whether we need anyone to sort of start preparing food early or not, because the flights aren't until 6, to be honest. Just that people, as we've seen, do tend to start coming in and queuing up and sitting down and buying food and stuff early, so that we might need that. Okay, right, that looks good to me. What we could do, we need a bit more decoration though, so let's get some plants in here. Actually, turn on the environment score thing. Oh yeah, that's a dark spot. 1 in there, 1 in there. I'm going to leave these here and see if those chairs make any difference at all, if I can tell that. I'll put these in the corners there, see if that makes any difference. We need some place to put rubbish, which reminds me I spotted something that I need to deal with. Yeah, we'll put garbage in there. We'll probably want some out here as well, but we'll deal with that. Now, what I spotted, turn that off, click it, there it goes. Where was it? Downstairs. Yeah, we've got some rubbish down here, which is rather annoying, but not unexpected, seeing as the garbage bins, the rubbish bins, are 100% full. And the reason for that You're not going to be able to... Did I not employ that chef? I did. Oh, I need more retail workers. Is that because the cash registers are ready? We'll deal with that in a second. Now, I was looking at the schedule for the janitors. So we've got 5 scheduled for the peak period. But if we look at their patrols for... This is deck 0, ground floor. Yeah, you see, look, there's no blue coverage of that area. That was a bit of an oversight on my part. So what we need to do is change their routes slightly. So if I make 0.7 on their route, if he comes out, if I increase that to 15. Yeah, so if you can come down this way, there's your 7th step. And then on your 8th step, go. Actually, you do need to. Oh no, because that area is already covered by the lobby patrol. So, yeah, your 13s need to make that a bit smaller, perhaps 9. Yep, that will do nicely. So you can go there, step 8. Then on step 9, you'll start walking back again. Actually, let's make this bigger. Not that you'll find... Yeah, the thing is, because it extends in all directions, and I'm just concerned that you might spot rubbish in the eating area here while he's on his way back, but that shouldn't be an issue, I don't think. Yeah, the one-way paths don't worry the actual staff, the janitors and the workmen and so on in the airport. Oh, I don't want 11. No, it's 0.10. I need to change 0.10. Yeah, you'll go there, and then 11. We can bring you back out here again. And there you go. And there's a maximum of 15 points I think you can put on a janitor's patrol. Right, so that covers the whole area. That is quite a large area though, isn't it? Do you think he might need to have a buddy for this? I think. No, let's see how he copes. Let's see how he copes. I'm going to be cheap here and just say no, that's fine. Right, so we've got that. We've extended that area. That should be fine. And let's go back upstairs. All our cash registers are ready, so yes, we do need to employ staff for those. That's retail workers. We need 2 more of those. Thank you. And your schedule for the retail workers on the upper deck. There you go. We're in peak 1. Daytime 1, that's fine, but early and night time, no. Oh, we could have one on early actually. No, we're not. Not until I get proper early morning flights up on this deck. I'm going to leave that as no staff. Now hopefully that'll keep anybody who actually wants food downstairs where all the early flights are. So let's get that up. I'll want to move these people as well. Just rearrange this seating a little bit better. Because the other thing, actually, I think we can do, because we're getting more people through, I want to get them along here faster, and I'm going to need a bit more space for the walkway, the moving walkway, and that is going to mean moving that display, that flight display unit. So let's get that bin out of the way to start with. When that's done, I can move that display unit to the wall. I think it should still work. Come on, chaps, hurry along. What are you all doing? I've still got 20 of you guys running around doing stuff. Oh, you're putting in all the windows. That's right. The bin's gone. Okay, so if we, where will that go? Yeah, I think putting it on that wall will work. That's fine. So what we can do, dismantle that. If I get him quickly before he runs off with it, put it in storage. There you go. Now I should be able to bring it back and extra large, the one in stock, that's it. Let's just check. That's okay, I think. There's a bit of a blind spot there. Might deal with that. Okay, we'll put you there. That's good. And the rubbish. Put you back. We'll put you round that way there. Good. Right, yes, so what I want to do, I want to move these benches out the way. So we'll dismantle you, and you, I'm afraid. No, not you, the bench. So we'll get them moved up against the wall there. That should give us room for a moving walkway. Let's see what happens. Oh, we need to assign the kitchen to the cafe, don't we? That's what we need to do. There you go. And everyone's happy. Excellent. We have 0 food stock. That's a point. We can do that. Transport and deliveries, retail. So we can get our inventory restocked every 12 hours. It's going to come, I think it arrives about 11 o'clock at night, doesn't it? So I know. We'll see how it goes. I don't think we're going to get any supply immediately. We've just got people standing around not doing anything. Right, so we've got rid of those benches. Let's get a moving walkway in there. There you go, moving walkway. So we can run you from there along there, or if we move you one up there. I think that's better, isn't it? Yeah, along there. Although they're in the way of that display unit, aren't they? Nope, that works. That works. That I think otherwise. I think I've done that before when I played with putting a walkway in position. What's this? Ah, that's good. Yes, I haven't seen it on a recording before, but I have seen it on a playthrough. It warns you if you've got a janitor patrol point, which is now blocked by something you've done. So it actually warns you. I like that. This is a really nice thing about the game, is it does give you nice, sensible warnings when things have gone wrong. Sometimes you have to work them out for yourself, but sometimes they're a little bit obscure. But, so which of my janitor patrols? Deck 1, so it's this route here that's got a problem. Don't want to follow you anymore. So, deck 1. Yep, point 4 there you see is bang in the middle. In fact, that does remind me I do need to extend the route to include the new cafe area. Well done, game! Someone's on the ball. Yeah, and it's not me. So if we put you there, and then move point 5 up here, point 6, you can go there. Where's point 7? You're all the way down there, so we need to move 7. You can't insert, as far as I can tell, between sort of in the middle of this, so you have to redesign it from the top and work your way down. So point 7. We don't need it to be that big, really, do we? We'll stick you in there. And then point 8, which is over there. Yeah, you can go through the store. That's good. We don't have a point 9 yet, so let's add one. Oh, we do have a point 9, I just wasn't scrolling effectively enough. So I'll put you in there. Point 10. We don't need to be 21. That will do nicely. Point 11. Don't need you to be 21 either. That will do. Where's... Oh, you go in here as well, do you? Well, again, it's another... these are quite long routes. So 12. Well, yeah, we need you to check the toilets as well while you're in there. So that's 12 and 13. We make 12 actually a bit smaller. No, you do need to be bigger. So 13. Again, when I extend this, I'll want this to... we need to reconsider the janitors again. There's so much to consider, isn't there? Oh, we do need you to be bigger. There you go. Ooh, we're right on the edge here. We can just about get enough points on without creating a new route. Okay, I think that is everyone covered. Yes. And 1A is that area there. You've got the shorter route, haven't you? Once again, I'm not sure if that's sufficient, but time will tell, hopefully. Oh, these people got stuck by the walkway. I think if we just cancel whatever they're doing, should... Oh dear, this is getting... Oh, maybe when the walkway is finished they will regain their composure. Don't want them to mess up my perfect operations. Okay, looks like we're clearing them. Yes, and you. Phew, you're sorted. You keep on moving. As long as people are getting stuck again, they're obviously heading for somewhere here, and all of a sudden found the workmen are putting signs up and redirecting them around and about. We need some more benches though. Let's get those benches in from here. More comfort. And you are bench B, I think, aren't you? Yep. So I'll put you in there. Or we can put you around like that. We can put a small... We can fit a couple in there. That's good. And a couple in there. No, these aren't the right benches. Cancel that. Cancel that. What benches are they? It's bench. Just bench, not bench B. Ah, no. Can't have different types of benches in the airport. That's just not on, is it? So let's start that again. Do it properly, perhaps. No, I've got those. I think they can go in the lounges, possibly. Oh yeah, there's only one size of these, isn't there? Which is why they're slightly annoying. Put you in there. And you can go around that way. Okay, and let's put some seating in here. Put you in like that. Like that. And then we can have some other fun stuff in there. Like phone chargers. Oh, we can put them in like that. That will look ugly though, because they'll be queuing up behind people's seats. That's not on. Actually, if we put that there, yeah, that works for me. And, some more rubbish bins. I'll stick you there, and of course some more windows. There we go. I'll just make that whole thing a window. Okay, so how? Oh, we're still making loads of money. Well, perfect ops. That's profit and loss is what I'm looking for. We've spent all this money building a new kitchen dining experience, and we're making two. Oh, I like this. So let's actually repay some more of our loan. Actually, I was looking at the. Yeah, I don't think those different chairs make any real difference, to be honest. But we do need some more planting in that. So let's get that deck all organised. Let's put one of these in. Actually, how much of a? Well, they do make quite a big impact. Let's put in a smaller one as well, just behind the gate desk, the gate agent desk. That should deal with that. Right, so that's it done. We're done for the day. So what I will do, we're just waiting now for this day to complete. So what I'll do is I will fast forward this through to tomorrow, and we'll just see how tomorrow starts. Should we do that? Let's do that. We'll see how tomorrow starts, and then we'll wrap the video up from that point. Ah, good. People seem to be using the right exits. Yeah. There's a good mix, I think, between stair and escalator use. Again, all the movement algorithms that the developers have put into the game should be taking care of that. If the escalators become too crowded, people will take the stairs, vice versa. I think I'm kind of... Ooh. That looks close. Is that plane going to take off in time? It should do. That did look like a very big queue waiting. Was there a delay on the staff, the air crew getting through? I don't know. Let's have a quick check of our performance so far. No, we'll have lost. Darn. Yeah, we will have lost our perfect ops bonus for today. So that's 60 grand down the drain. So it looks like it could well have been those people. I think some of them were looking for gate B1. Those people that are stuck on the walkway or whatever. That's our problem. That's they've lost a third pretty much of their passenger. What's the word? The sheet, the schedule. and they did leave 3 minutes late as well. Everything. And that one too. Ooh. Right. Am I going to start having issues? It looks like I might have to implement a PA system sooner than I expected. But we will see that. Let's wait for the day to turn over. You're okay still. Down there. You're late. Did everyone board? It looked like everyone boarded that. I mean, the thing is, they have to leave before midnight. Otherwise, all the passengers will be stuck because I don't have any gate agents running in place after midnight. So these things, I'm sure, will get stocked overnight. Right, so everyone's left. So let's have a quick final look at how badly we did. So profit and loss for yesterday. Ooh, ouch! But then we did. It looks like the price of fuel has gone up. So we spent 320 on refueling, 370 on materials. Yeah. Okay, so we made a loss yesterday, and that's not going to be helped by the fact that we didn't achieve. We 33 people missing flights. That's not good. Still not convinced that this display. Oh, you know, we lost one there. It does kind of make sense, though. The zero here is kind of confusing for me, because I would have assumed if everyone got on board in time, that would be 29 out of 29, for example, but rather than 0. So it looks like it only gives you the number if there is a short flight, as it were, if they were short boarded. And planes left on time. That looks okay. They were only I think there is a grace period of a few minutes, I think, on that. So the credit report, that's still good. Yeah, and the airport value now over 5 million. Excellent. Right, so I won't go to tomorrow. We can come back in the next episode and see how well the cafe works. I'm going to assume it does work. So yes, so thank you very much for joining me today. Hope you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, it would be lovely if you just drop a little like, click the thumbs up. That'd be very much appreciated. But even better, if you've got any thoughts, ideas, suggestions, recommendations, even criticisms, just drop a note into the comments box below. That'd be very much appreciated indeed. It'd be great to hear from you. And love how the walkway works. And if you've not subscribed already, please do so, and that way you'll know when I upload another one of these or any of my other Let's Play videos. So yeah, excellent, and I will see you again soon. But until then, bye bye for now.